Hey guys, Heidi Foy here with Bullfrog Creatives. We are back for our countdown to the CNFR. Listen, this time between that last college rodeo and the college finals goes really fast. And some of these kids, as we've already experienced, they're working jobs to fill their time in between. Some of the coaches are working jobs to fill that time in between. But we have been lucky enough to tie down a few of them. Today we're going to talk to the Grand Canyon region faculty director, Mr. Joe Moody. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right. I think I totally missed introducing myself and the name of the broadcast, but sometimes we do things on the fly around here, Joe.
That's fine, Heidi.
Heidi Foy here, Bullfrog Creatives, and Mr. Moody. Joe, where are you at right now? Let's talk about weather.
I am in Casa Grande, Arizona. I'm at the college right now, and it's a lot warmer here than it is where you are, I'm sure.
It's really nice this afternoon, but we're done with the track meet now.
Well, that's good. It's been nice in the mornings, but I'm glad to be in the air conditioning right now.
Oh, air conditioning. That's still in storage. We got heat. We just bought more pellets for the wood stove, in fact.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we talked about this last week, actually. You want to make sure to bring all-weather attire when you come to Casper because you never know what you're going to get.
Absolutely.
I think you've experienced snow when you're here for the college finals at least once.
I have mostly rain, but snow, tornadoes, a few things like that.
Yeah, and tornadoes are even kind of a rare commodity, so we don't want to get too crazy. So listen, I'm so sorry I'm going to have to cut into your time, but I got to take one of my kiddos to the dentist. So I'm going to share this results page. Look at that. I love it when technology works. Can you see that?
I can.
Okay, perfect. So let's talk about what is going on in your region. Obviously, you guys are done. You've been done for a while.
We've been done for a few weeks. We only had 9 rodeos actually this year. There were still some COVID restrictions, and a couple of schools couldn't pull it off together this time. So it kind of got to the end, and the kids decided they were rodeoing for 9 all year. They were counting on it. So we stopped at 9, but we'll be back at 10 next year.
Perfect. That's good. Well, let's just kick it off. Men's team, Central Arizona College. Tell us about that.
Oh, they got a great coach. No, we had a big team this year. It's kind of, I hate to talk about it again, but we kind of had a COVID bump. We had kids that didn't come last year, and we kept recruiting, so we had a huge team. The men's team did great this year, and we're taking 9 boys to the college finals.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, COVID really did throw a wrench in. I mean, not only did you lose that year, those kids got it back, but if you had already been recruiting, you almost double booked yourself.
We did, for sure.
So that changes the recruiting game for sure. Coming in second in the men's team, New Mexico State University and Mesa Lands.
Yep, New Mexico State had a great team this year. They had a great year. New coach down there, and they hit the ground running with it and did good. And Mesa Lands, they keep continuing to grow and get better every year.
Okay, so tell me who's the new coach at New Mexico State?
Bryce Baggerly is the coach.
That's what I was thinking. And then Mesa Lands. Who's at Mesa Lands?
Matt Hughes is at Mesa Lands.
Okay. And I have met and spoke to both of them on this platform. Women's team. So Bryce brought a women's team, New Mexico State University, and Cochise. Cochise, I believe, is coached by some Wyoming blood, right?
It is. Lynn Smith's the coach there, and great team of girls there.
Yeah, for sure. She is one of the best goat tires I've had the opportunity to be around. And I think she probably still does it.
Absolutely.
That's not for me, not at this age. Let's see. Men's all around. Go ahead and tell us some stories about these boys.
Cash Burnside, he goes here to CAC. He's from Nevada. This is his second trip to the college national finals. He went in 2018, and then he took 2 years off to go on his mission, and he got back from the mission, decided to come back to school, and had a great year. He's going in the team roping and the steer wrestling this year, and in the past he went in the team roping, steer wrestling, and saddle bronc riding. And second place, Brad Marino. He's a kid. He grew up just a couple miles from the school, and great kid, all around hand, calf rope, team rope, steer wrestle, bull ride, and freshman this year, first trip to CNFR, and we're excited to see what he gets done up there.
Wow, that'll be an exciting trip for him.
Absolutely.
All right. Women's all around.
Chinoa, she goes to Cochise. She's a great kid, very talented. Kind of came on really strong at the end and moved right up into the first place. Avery, she's a freshman from New Mexico State. Very talented kid as well. She's going to have a very good career in college rodeo.
Man, you guys have a lot of freshmen coming in.
We do.
All right. Saddle bronc riding.
Stayed, good kid he goes, he's an independent actually, goes to Northern Arizona and in Flagstaff, had a great year and came through. We'll be excited to see what he gets done up there.
So for any of our people, I mean, I think if you're inside the college rodeo world, you understand what it means to rodeo independent, but tell us a little bit about that.
Basically, NAU doesn't have a rodeo team, but they can join and be a member. They just don't have a coach or practice facilities or anything like that unless they work it out on their own. And as far as for our region, they contact the secretary and get entered and find out when they're up, and they handle all their own stuff.
So didn't NAU used to have a rodeo program?
They have had a club. It's never actually been a team, but they have had a rodeo club. But it hasn't had many rodeo kids in a few years. There's one or two every couple of years that go to NAU.
Man, I feel like there's a little bit more pressure put on those kids to do it independently because they're responsible for finding all their own practice, putting all that stuff together.
Absolutely. And, it's we're kind of a small region, so everybody tries to help everybody out, and we kind of bring those kids along with us.
Yeah, perfect. All right, coming in second, Wyatt Wells.
Yeah, Wyatt goes to Mesalands, great kid. I believe this is his first trip to the CNFR, and excited to see him in Casper.
Right on. And I forget that they bring in 3 because it didn't used to be that way. So go ahead and talk about our third place.
Tate goes to New Mexico State. He was actually our saddle bronc riding director this year. This will be he's coming back. He's been to the college finals before, and great kid. He had a little bit of trouble this year. He got hurt there this spring and kept going and got his way back into the college finals.
Very good. Yeah, I see that's kind of a tight race there between 3 and 4.
Yes.
All right, bareback riding.
Cooper, I cannot wait to see Cooper at the college finals. Everybody loves him. He's very enthusiastic. He's a great kid. Be his first trip up there, and he will definitely be one to watch. Matt, he's been before. He's also an independent student, goes to Fort Lewis College. Another great kid, a lot of talent to go up there. And third place, Jesse. This will be his second trip up to the college finals, New Mexico State, and he's exciting to watch too.
All right, let's talk about this bareback riding field. There's 3. How many bareback riders do you guys have?
We had 4.
My goodness. So have you seen this number just dwindle, or kind of talk to me about that?
Bareback riding is just hard right now. It's hard at the pro rodeos and getting kids into college. In this region, it's tougher to get the number of bareback riders.
Yeah. And I don't know that it's just your region. Maybe it's your region at a little bit more drastic number, but I think numbers are down consistently in every region.
It's a hard event. It's hard on you.
Yeah. Yes. It looks hard. I don't know that would be my choice if I were going to be a rough stock rider. All right, bull riding.
Bull riding, Brad Moreno. He's second all around, and freshman. This will be his first year. It was a great battle in the bull riding between him and Andy all year. Came down to the last ride, the last rodeo. So it was good. Coming in third, Marco. He's a great bull rider too. He's a freshman as well. He was New Mexico high school rodeo champion last year. And those three, they're all very talented bull riders.
Yeah, I think it makes it a little bit more exciting when the points are so close to right down to that last rodeo.
Yeah, it was very tight. It was an exciting race.
Cool. Tie down roping.
Tie down roping. Colton he's a sophomore. He went to the college finals last year. He grew up. He's a hometown kid. I've known him his whole life. His dad and I rodeo together, and great kid. Monty, same way. He's a second generation college rodeo kid. He's been to the college finals before. This is his last year, and he kind of started out a little slow this year and came on strong the last 4 rodeos and worked his way up there.
We've got some.
Oh,
sorry, I'm going to interrupt a little bit because we've got some comments here from Champion Living Fitness. Bareback riding is the dying breed of rodeo events. We need more college recruiting happening at these schools going on from, more college recruiting going on from the college coaches. Yeah, I mean, we've talked about that before. I mean, I've talked with those gentlemen about that. It's just a hard event. And I think by nature, maybe they're skipping the college ranks and going right on. So, sorry to backtrack there for you guys.
No, you're good.
It is hard. Thanks for the input, you guys. All right, Monty.
Monty, like I said, second generation college finalist. His last year, he's been to the college finals before. He, like I said, he started off slow and came on real strong at the end. He roped real smart at the last 3 rodeos and worked his way up to second. Hayo, great cowboy. He went to the college finals last year for Mesa Lands, and he's going for Navajo Tech this year. And very, very talented calf roper.
All right, scrolling on down to the steer wrestling.
Cash, like I said, he's the one that took 2 years off, won all around this year. It's his second time to go in the steer wrestling, and should do really well up there. Second place is Cooper. Cooper's also been to the college finals. This will be his second time, I believe, and another great cowboy. And then you have Rooster. Rooster came in really strong at the steer wrestling was pretty tight and had a great last rodeo and slipped in there in 3rd place, and he'll be exciting to watch up there too.
Okay. Now I realize that number 5 doesn't make it to the college finals, but I just want you to say that name.
I cannot say that whole name. It's Trison Kalawaya is all I have to say by, and he is from Hawaii, and he's a great kid, and he'll be at the college finals next year. He was there last year, and just kind of had a horse change this year, and little struggles going on, but he's going to be transferring to some school in Alva that I think that guy bulldogs too. So no, he's going to go rodeo for Stockton, and
I think he does.
I think we'll see Trison at the college finals again, and I'll
Very
love to
cool.
hear Boyd announce his name one more time.
Yeah, that sounds fun. All right, team roping. Man, there's that Cash again.
Cash is a handy kid.
Clearly, those 2 years helped him. Paid off.
So yeah, Cash, they won he and his partner won the region this year, and they had it won going into the last rodeo. So they decided they wanted to switch ends at the last rodeo because nobody could catch them, and they did. And I think they won second switching ends at the rodeo. So both he and his partner are very talented, Clay Elkington, and Clay's been an all-around hand too. Been to the college finals 4 years, so they'll be fun to watch up there.
Go down. Oh wait, go ahead, Landon.
So Landon, he also goes to NAU. He's an independent, but he ropes with Jesse Hoover, who goes to school for me. Landon went to school at Cochise first. He's from a rodeo family. He handles his business well, and he roped good all year. Clay Cherry, he's a local kid right here from Casa Grande. This is his second trip to the CNFR as well. He's a sophomore this year, and he and his partner should have a good showing up there.
So I think it's pretty common that they partner up for the year because as you can see, the points are calculated separate on the heading end and the heeling end. Like it's 2 separate events. So
two separate events, yes.
Does it happen where the person that you team roped with most of the year, like where they ever don't just match up and you end up roping with somebody else?
No. Well, it depends if somebody gets picked up on another team, but the top
Mhm.
three headers have to rope with the top three healers. So
Which
there
typically
can be a
it's the
switch,
person
but
that
it's
roped
rare.
with all year. Yeah.
Yeah, there has been, but it's very rare.
Yeah. So go ahead. These are we've basically already talked about these guys. Clay Elkington, Jesse Hoover, and Logan Cullen.
Yeah,
Look at
Clay
you.
is this will be his fourth trip up. He's already won third in the nation, second in the nation. He's been there, done that. He's done that in the heading. So we're swapping up and healing this year up there, but they should be a good team to watch. Jesse, he's a local Arizona boy from down at Tucson. Very good kid, very talented roper. Started out a little bit slow, but they came on after the first one and were hard to beat all year. Logan's roping with Clay Cherry, and he's from Canada. This is his first year. Very, very talented team roper and calf roper.
Very cool. All right, on to the women's events, the barrel racing.
First place, Annie Alexander from U of A.
Mm-hmm.
Very talented girl, very nice horse, and they pretty much were winning it all year. Her and Kirsten went back and forth a little bit, but they kind of ran away with it this year.
Yeah, I see that. Third place is quite a few points behind there. Now, Kirsten was going to try to join us. She is our student director for the Grand Canyon region, but had some other things. Imagine that, other things going on, but no problem.
She's not here, so I can talk bad about her. All that
Yeah.
stuff. No,
blame it on her. It's all her fault.
No, she's done a great job as the student director. Kind of put some more stuff on her this year than we put on the student director before, and she handled everything great. And she has a very nice horse, and getting to go to the college finals this year.
Yes, it's always good that you qualify. We've talked about it here. As a student director, you get to bring one event. Is that correct?
Yes.
So it's nice that you can do that. Let's see. Breakaway roping.
And also third place, Kiara Bagaze from U of A.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She is she's actually graduating this year. This is her first trip to the CNFR, and
very cool.
Nice horse too. So
going out with a bang. So have you seen breakaway numbers increase?
Breakaway numbers are increasing everywhere. So yeah,
Yeah.
they're going up, and it's getting faster and tougher, and it's fun to watch.
For sure. So coming in with a regional championship is Bethany Schaffner.
Yes. Bethany's a grad student, actually. She's been to the college finals every year. She holds the record at the college finals right now. And it's no surprise to see Bethany at the top of that list at all.
Very cool.
Second, Catherine Clayton. She's actually from Texas originally and goes to Cochise now. Really great breakaway roper. Had a good year, and she'll do some damage at the college finals for sure. And Camilla Halalio is mine, and she's from Hawaii. She had a really good year in the roping. She's cool as a cucumber. I don't think you can phase her any way, and she'll do good up there too. She's a freshman. This is her first trip.
Wow, good for her. I think we've talked about it at this level. So much of the talent is at the same level, but where you set yourself apart is the kind of the mind game and how strong you can be mentally.
For sure.
So I think you don't see that as much at the high school level, but you definitely start to see that swing in the college and certainly at the professional level. All right, goat tying.
Goat tying, first place was Lindsay Orris. She goes in NMSU. She was also the goat tying director. She's a phenomenal goat tire. Had a great year. She's got a really cool horse, and she'll do well at the college finals.
Perfect.
Second, Maddie Dorr. She's been there before, and she always does really well. You never count Maddie out for sure. She is pretty deadly in the goat tying. So deadly in other events too, but goat tying, she's going to be really fun to watch. And Chenoa, same way. They have a great goat tying coach, and they'll shine it in Casper for sure.
Perfect. So let's talk about. Seems like we've got a lot of freshmen coming in this year. How do you? I mean, what do you, as a coach, what do you do to prepare these freshmen for what they're about to come into? even if they've been to the high school finals, it's still just a little bit different.
It is, and it kind of depends on the kid. You know, it's luckily you've had all year to get to know how to talk to them, because everyone's different. I mean, we had 53 on our team this year, so every one of them you kind of have to handle a little bit different. And so there's different things to tell them. You know, you just remind them the whole time it's a four-header. So go in there, you don't have to set the world on fire your first run, unless you're a goat tire barrel raiser.
Right, but that's different too. I mean, and then even then, there's so many. I feel like for every event, you have to worry about kind of the arena setup and the environment, but there's a few events where it's just crucial, where you have to kind of study it and know where that first barrel is, what it looks like coming down the alley, like kind of all those things. And it can be a little different in that indoor pin.
Absolutely, and it depends on the events. You know, it's in the tie down roping, you can kind of get your first one down as long as you're solid and go. And go tying, that might not work, because one thing about Casper, if you've made it in the go tying, you can go tie, and all those girls are really talented. So you kind of have to play the game a little different depending on the events. Yeah,
for sure. So when will you be coming into Casper?
I'll get there the week before. I think our meetings start on Wednesday or Thursday. I usually get there on Tuesday and start getting everything set up and wait for the kids to show up on Friday.
Yeah, so Casper, I mean, basically, not only is it the home of the CNFR, but it's y'all's home for at least a good 2 weeks.
It's pretty much 2 weeks of home in Casper, which it's not a bad thing. The weather's a lot cooler there than it is here in June, so it's
give you a little break. Yeah, we're just getting started on our summer by the time you guys get here, and you guys need a break.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, Joe, I appreciate your time. Thank you so much. So for those of you guys that are watching, if you have not got your tickets, please go to, it is the Ford Wyoming Center, 307-577-3030. I was born and raised in Casper, so I had to learn that phone number a real long time ago if I wanted to do anything. I can also sing the Pizza Hut number for you. Not today. So get your tickets. We do have box seats still available. Listen, I would not be surprised if this is the year that we sell out. I know that they did release a few more tickets, so it should be a little bit larger crowd, but don't wait. If you've been thinking about it, do not wait. And you also can buy individual performance tickets. You don't have to buy season tickets, although of course we love that you do. So I will go ahead and post the phone number on our page, but make sure you guys get your tickets. And campgrounds are filling up, hotels are filling up. So if you guys are planning on coming in for a long amount of time, make sure you get those reservations in. Probably in the next week, maybe later this week, I'll be doing some interviews about places. If you're coming in as a contestant or as a fan, either one, I'll do some live video about where you should go, where I think you should go, where you don't want to miss. And we'll catch up with you guys Wednesday, and we will chat with another region and get a wrap up from them. Joe, thank you so much. I appreciate your time. And I know we did cut this pretty short, so I'll give you some more screen time during the finals, okay?
All right, thanks. Yeah, I need it for sure.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, we'll be back on Wednesday. We'll chat with another region. Again, if you guys are watching live and you have any questions, please put them in the comments. We'll ask these coaches, put them on the spot a little bit. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to shout out to Cinch Jeans for our partnership with the college finals, with the NIRA, and of course with Bullfrog Creative. If you are watching on any of the other platforms, please go like all three. National Intercollegiate Rodeo Association, the official CNFR page, and of course Bullfrog Creative. We'll see you guys on Wednesday.
Perfection almost looks easy. But it isn't. here's to those who go the distance.